Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Peace. I'm with the Footsteps to Peace. I'm a psychic astrologer and an intuitive life coach. If you are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to check the description box down below. There you'll find the link to my website, thefootstepstopeace.com. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. Hit that notification bell so you can be updated the next time I post a video. I want to apologize to you guys for not coming out yesterday and recording a video. I am just as exhausted as everybody else, and I just feel like I need to honor that space every once in a while. Usually I'm very consistent. As we all know, I have almost 700, if not 700 videos, and you guys can always play roulette through those and find one that can give you a message. Doesn't matter when it was posted, it's still a message for you if that's what you choose. With that said, we're going to go ahead and get started. Look at the bigger picture. November 3rd, look at the bigger picture. Think about your philosophy in life. You know, maybe you need to start thinking outside the box for a lot of you. But this is also, you know, aiming for the stars as well. And luck will be on your side. So it's like whatever it is that you want to shoot your bow and arrow at, you know, make sure that what you're doing is manifesting wisely, because whatever you put out there, you might just get. And the question is, do you really want it? We are coming up into that new moon in Scorpio as well, you guys. So we are in that vacuum cleaner right now. So it's going to be sucking us into that new moon in Scorpio. So it can bring up a lot of fear. I do want to talk to you guys too about, you know, and I don't usually like to say dark things on my channel, but I am going to go ahead and go here because it is such a sensitive topic, and I am watching this going around rampant, is suicide, okay? Scorpio also rules suicide, people coming up missing. Again, it's the things that are hidden, right? And a lot of us have, you know, we can get into a very dark space in Scorpio, and we're looking at the world, and we're looking at, you know, our circumstances right now, and it's taking us into very dark spaces. And if you have somebody out there that you know about that is suicidal, please get them some help. Please check in on them, because right now we really do need to look at the bigger picture. It's not what's on the surface that matters. It's what's going on deep inside somebody that they may not talk about. Some people are crying for help right now on social media. So don't, you know, turn a blind eye to that. You know, see if you can't come over and see if you can't help that other person. But otherwise, you know, if this has to do with, you know, wanting to start a new job, look at the bigger picture. What is it that you would like to go out there and do? For some of you, maybe this is about travel. Maybe you're traveling. Maybe you're somewhere new, or you're thinking about traveling, and maybe it's time for you to get your passport in order. My nose is starting to itch as I say that. So maybe it is time for you to get your passport in order. Spirit, November 3rd. All right, it is time for you to take action. There it is. So if it is time for you to start wanting to, you know, think about traveling, then it is time for you to, you know, get your passport in order. We are going to stop or end these eclipses in Sagittarius. We have one last one in December, and then we wrap it up with this Gemini Sagittarius eclipses. So it's time for you to start moving forward. These are two fiery energies. So maybe for some of you, you need to, you know, get up and maybe go work out, go walk it off. Maybe it's a Sagittarius and an Aries who are coming together today. You could be, you know, hanging out, or you could be meeting this person at work, or somebody could be teaching you something. We also have Libra here, and it says a new romantic cycle begins. Okay, if you're willing to take action towards what it is that you want, and you know that you are good enough, and I'm telling you right now, you cannot lose. It talks about a new romantic cycle and looking at the bigger picture, and someone here needing to take action. Maybe you're wanting to take action towards somebody. Maybe you are in love with somebody, or you're attracted to somebody and you want to tell them. And this energy, this fiery energy, is going to give you what you need to move yourself forward so that you can come into balance with this person. Otherwise, for some of you, you could be dealing with a Libra here, okay? We have Virgo as the overall energy. Virgo, you know, this is about your attention to detail and your service. But this is also, you know, when I talk about earlier, you know, suicide, you are good enough to be here, and you are good enough. You know, people do love you. So if anybody out there is, you know, hurting right now, also don't hesitate to reach out and ask for help, whether that's to me or to someone else. Okay. So keep that in mind, you guys. I'm sorry to have to go there, but you know, I'm very raw on my channel, and I'm not sorry to go there because it shouldn't be such a sensitive subject. We're all grieving right now. We're grieving our old lives. We're grieving old relationships. We're grieving. Okay. Things are no longer the same. All right. So the first two cards we've got out, see, there's that 5 of Pentacles. So, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Let's go ahead. Five of Pentacles is feeling left out in the cold. That's what we're talking about. But look at the bigger picture. You know, maybe it was time for you to, you know, get out of a relationship for some of you. King of Pentacles as the overall energy. You know, when I look at the King of Pentacles, we really we could be dealing with a Virgo, like I said, because the King of Pentacles is also Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. But I am seeing Virgo here specifically as the earth sign. So, you know, maybe you're, you know, looking at a financial loss. Maybe, you know, you're having to look at your finances and be a little bit more clear about, and precise about what you're spending your money on. Okay. And I feel like, you know, really budgeting yourself, maybe you're needing to talk to a financial advisor. I would definitely reach out. Again, look at the bigger picture here. You know, look at what you're, you know, spending your money on. And again, this goes back to our value systems, okay? What is it that we're valuing? Look at the bigger picture. Like, look at the things that you value the most. And maybe they're not bringing any fruit. You know, maybe you like your job, but you're just not making enough money there. So what are you going to do about it? And that's something that the King of Pentacles is looking at. And yes, you do have options. You very well do have options. So, you know, keep that in mind. But at the same time, it's like time for you to take action. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to choose and choose wisely. And I know that there might be a little bit of confusion in those choices, but, you know, nonetheless, you're going to have to make a decision, and it's time to take action on it. You take one step towards the gods and they'll take 10 steps towards you. So keep that in mind. And if you do, look at this. If you do, you've got the 10 of Cups here, the happily ever after. This is all about, you know, blessings after hard work, and, you know, you continue to move forward. For some of you, maybe you're getting together with family at the end of the day. You know, maybe you haven't seen your family in a really long time, but so you reach out and you call, and maybe they say, oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show up. And then all of a sudden at the last minute, they decide, you know what, I'm coming in. I'm going to come in for dinner or dessert, or just to come and hang out. So, you know, 10 of Cups is, you know, fortune after difficulty as well. And for some of you, you know, maybe you end up, you know, running into the person that you are going to have a family with, you know, so, or maybe this is a new, you know, you've decided, you know, your husband has decided that he wants to, you know, take you on a date or something, you know, do something special for you. But, you know, if you're already married, this is where your divine masculine comes home and you guys have dinner. And if not, if you are with no one, I feel like someone here, you know, could be a little bit more into their work than they are, and into relationships. So that's not a bad thing either. You know, but, you know, decide on what you want. So if you do want a relationship, be very clear with the universe, because the universe is here to give you what you wished for. For some of you, you could definitely, you know, be finding someone. The energy is ripe for that. I will tell you that. Not going to lie. The energy is very ripe. So that's why with this new moon in Scorpio, you definitely want to think about, like, what you want and be very specific about it, because, you know, Scorpio season, you could see this in May, you know, all your manifestations start coming through and you're like, oh my God, this is everything I asked for and then some. So let's go ahead and get a little piece of advice. Let's get a piece of advice, you guys. Do you have any advice for November 3rd, Spirit? Any advice for the collective? Okay, there it is. Oh, look at this, you guys. Woman holding a heart. So again, you know, opening up your heart to love. So if you are coming into this new romantic cycle that the universe is talking about, someone could have chosen you. You know, maybe you felt left out in the cold, but you needed to learn what that felt like, you know, and then all of a sudden this person has decided that I want something stable with you. They want to grow with you, and this is you coming into it with an open heart. And this would normally be the Cups. So this would be a good match, okay? Earth and water. So this is also the Queen of Cups. So let's look at the advice. It is also the number 44. So this could be looking at your home environment. This woman could be very psychic in your life. This could be a mother in your life, somebody who's very nurturing, loving, kind. And there it is. She could be making you dinner tonight. Okay, so keep that in mind. So the number 44, let's go ahead and read that, because it is a very beautiful card. And it says, female dealing with family, love, or emotions. The woman on this card wears a butterfly in her hair and holds a lovely, large heart in her hands. For a woman, this card upright could be a reflection of your own state of peaceful emotion and receptivity for love. Or it might be a message that your family issues are going to resolve. You're an intuitive woman who understands the emotions of life, and you're bringing that awareness to all that you do. And here's that that family, you know, the happy family. This card also indicates the presence of a female friend, teacher, or confidant who's here to help with issues of love, family, or emotion. This is an even-tempered and caring person who resonates with you and your emotions. This could also portend to a new love interest or friend coming your way. So for some of you, it could be a new best friend. All right, with that said, let's go ahead and look at your love life. Spirit, please show me. I mean, this is actually turning out to be a nice little love story as well. So keep that in mind. You know, I think somebody is out here wanting to choose you, and they're wanting to take action towards you. But again, there's a little bit of confusion. You know, maybe they're wondering if you're already in a relationship. Separation. Yeah, see, there's been separation between you and someone else. For some of you, you could be going through a separation at this time, and you need to see the bigger picture, you know, and there's a reason why the two of you guys are not supposed to be together, and it's because you're needing to look at your value and your worth, and that is changing now. And if not, it needs to start upgrading. You know, that's what the King of Pentacles is all about, the upgrade. And again, knowing your worth and the way people are looking at you in relationships. So, or some of you, you're already in a, you know, you've been separated from, you know, someone for a very long time, and you're feeling like you've been forgotten. But no, you've been learning lessons. So again, look at the bigger picture of why you feel this way. And when you get out of this place of lack, because this is a lack mentality, you know, the King of Pentacles, he's all about, you know, where he wants to plant that seed, his seeds of intention, because he wants to water it and nurture it and watch it grow. He wants something long-term, not just fly by the seat of your pants like a Sagittarius. Sagittarius, half man, half horse, in one day and gone the next, because they don't value themselves. So it's about the sexual relationship, and it's time for you to get out of these sexual relationships and start thinking about, you know, taking it a little bit further, like marriage, you know, so that you can have that partner, so that you can have somebody that you can have with long term, and there's your sexual partner long term. Some people don't want that though. Children are affecting your love life right now. So for some of you, maybe you are going through a separation and you're breaking up a family unit. Maybe the two of you guys still have loved for one another and you're wanting to reconcile, but you know, I think that this masculine wants to reconcile with you, okay? Maybe they've been thinking about you. They could have children with someone else, you know, and they want to bring you into the family. Maybe they've been thinking about wanting to have a family with you, because I do see children here multiple times, you know, and then I also see a child here. I feel like, you know, the child wants to see their parent happy, and maybe you walked away from somebody that you really cared about, but you needed that time to realize that you actually missed this person. Right? Because absence really does make the heart grow fonder. And sometimes you haven't heard from somebody in a couple of years, and then all of a sudden they resurface and they decide, you know, I really do care for you. I love you. And I really do want to be with you. And then you have to decide on whether or not you want to come back into that union or not. And that's you know, a free will choice. But again, for this reconciliation to happen, you have to be in alignment with it. Okay. So you could be hearing from someone from the past and you're going like, why me? Well, you know, you didn't choose me before, you know, but we don't want to act like children here. And that's very well. Maybe the two of you guys separated because you were acting like children. Okay. Maybe it has nothing to do with, you know, actual children, but you know, or maybe you need to, you know, find that emotion again and that love, because we do have the cups here. But, you know, we want to make sure that it's not just molten lava. So I do feel like someone here very well could have feelings for you. But maybe for some of you, you use your kids as a blockade. You know, well, I can't because I have my children, or, you know, whatever, and my children. But, you know, what are your children without wanting to see their parent happy? You know, so keep that in the back of your mind as well. With that said, I want to go ahead and I want to pull one more on love. Here, we're going to do the Whispers of Love. Spirit, please show me for November 3rd. What messages do we have for November 3rd with the Whispers of Love? There it is. Okay, you guys. So we got appreciate this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. And that number is the 33. So now, funny enough, we have the number 33 and we have the number 44. So we have a progression here, you guys. So we're graduating. You know, threes are all about the thought. Maybe there was a third party situation for some of you. Does not have to be. And somebody here, like I said, got, you know, pushed aside, and maybe the divine masculine is needing to make a different decision, okay? Because I do see the high priestess right behind the divine masculine here, and that could also be the other woman. So this person decided, you know what, I felt lost without you, and I'm tired of being separated with you and acting like children. I want to grow and I want to have children and a family with you, or combined families, and that's where this comes in. So appreciating this very moment. So if you are single, you know, it's like, be blessed that you're single right now, because then all of a sudden you're in a relationship and you have somebody that else to think about, you know, so honor that space. And every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love. Challenging circumstances rarely make sense at the time. It is important to face what is happening so you can learn the lessons. Ask the angels to show you what is important in this moment. Learn how to be. Try sitting in silence for a few minutes every day. This will help you become conscious of your feelings. Take in the world around you. Instead of rushing through your day, tune into the sights and sounds around you. It is important to practice being in the moment. Turn off your mobile phone and find ways to be engaged in whatever is happening instead of looking for an escape. Become aware of your thinking. Take note of what you're worrying about. Then bring yourself back to the moment and focus your attention on the present. A maiden wearing a crown of seashells gazes into a conch filled with a beautiful image. The seashells represent creativity, imagination, and shared emotions. A conch shell is blown to begin special events or announce an arrival. This may indicate good news or a new beginning. You do not need to do anything other than have gratitude for what is in front of you now. For some of you, you could be finding out that you're pregnant and having a child, okay? Congratulations for those of you who are coming into that. For others of you who are coming into a relationship, know that you're good enough and know that you're worthy of having something beautiful, and try not to sabotage it. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are interested in that personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Also, like, share, and subscribe. You guys, it does help my channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Anyway, you guys, I love you all so much, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Take care.